Hi, welcome back to the channel, FIFA Mobile. Alright, actually there are a few more players you can claim, which is on the 15th April, 90 ST, 16 April, 93 ST, and 24th April, 93 RM. They are available if you have sufficient strawberry points. 90, 93, and 93 RM, they will cost 80 strawberries and 100 strawberries respectively. Besides these players, you could also claim your neighborhood points of 100. They are available on the 13, 18, 23rd and 27th April. In total, you'll get 400 neighborhood points and it'll cost you 40 strawberries. Last but not least, you should be able to get 150 egg hunt tokens on the 20th April, and that will cost you 60 strawberries. Alright, now I give you how you can get them. Alright, if you already have 4 strawberries on hand and you can earn 20 strawberries per day on the 14th and 15th April, you should have 80 strawberries on the 15th April itself for this 90 ST. But I'm not asking you to claim the 90 ST on the 15th April. I'm warning you not to do so, because there is a better 93 ST on the 16th April, which costs an additional of 20 strawberries, and that is 100 strawberries. So please do not claim that 90 ST. Alright, so next, if you don't want that 93 ST, but you want a 93 RM, there is a 93 RM that costs 100 strawberries as well. He will be available on the 24th April. And if you start saving your strawberries now, every day you get 20 strawberries from the 15th till 24th April, you should have 200 strawberries already. So definitely you should be able to claim your 93 RM. And if along the way you wish to claim your neighborhood points, that will cost you 40, and of course tokens of 150 will cost you 60, so in total that will be 200. Alright, so that's it. Let me quickly run through with you the stats of this few fantastic player. Alright, I was going to make a note here. This 90 ST seems not from the spring break. I couldn't locate one, but I believe the stats will be somewhat similar. It will be a good shooting of 98 and a pace of 95, and you can see what are the attributes under the 95 and the 98 itself. And I'm amazed by the power shot and positioning. And next, let's move on. There will be agility of 84 and passing of 79. Again, these are some of the attributes towards the 84 and 79. Not really fantastic there for this 90 ST. That's why I'm asking you not to claim him. Then, of course, a physical 92 and a 61 for defending. If you look at aggression, it's great. Strength is great as well. So physical wise, it's not too bad. Now let's take a look next. What do we have? His skill boost is target man, and of course this is the club and the nation that he is from. Okay, let's move on. Right footer, and of course more importantly, take a look. Height is not too bad, and I think more important we are looking in terms of the work rate. Let's take a look at the work rate. High work rate. Alright, next we have a 93 ST. Yes, this is the one I would say you'd rather claim than the 90 ST, additional 3 OVR. Alright, good skill move here is the flip flap. And definitely I think roulette is as usual what you really require, and then speed dribbling, and of course the pace is fantastic, as we know that his speed is really good with 113 pace and shooting 106. Acceleration and sprint speed is fantastic. Positioning to finish, power shot, and definitely we can see a volley here as well. So I will say this is a much superior player compared to the earlier 90 ST. Agility is 100 and passing is 85. Let's go through the details here. Agility, we can see 105. Ball control is great. Dribbling is great. I must say this is so much better compared to the stats we saw earlier for the 90 ST itself. So please give that 90 ST a miss and go for this 93 instead if you prefer ST. Of course, nothing much to shout about in terms of the physical. Is 78, and defending definitely not for him. He's not a defender, he's an attacker, so there's nothing really much to shout about. The fact that his jumping is 88 and strength is 84, not really fantastic here. Now let's take a look. Next is basically skill boost is shooting, and this is his club, and of course next will be his nation itself. Now let's move on to see whether yes, he's a right footer, and of course more importantly, we're going to check out his height, because being a striker, you need to do header sometimes. Height is not too bad at 184. And last but not least, we're going to check out the work rate for him. The attack work rate wise, I think it's not too bad. It's at medium though. Alright, so definitely not high. So next, there's a 93 RM, which I mentioned earlier. If you don't want the ST, you can go for RM. Most probably, if I want, I will go for this RM instead of a ST. So take a look at this RM, the really roulette here to heel. How I wish it's flip flap. Fortunately it's not, but there's a special trick. There's a skill dribble. So now quickly take a look at his attributes as well. Let's take a look at pace. Of course it's 108, and the shooting is not too bad at 99. And next, let's quickly move into the details here. Alright, so we can see pace 108, that makes up of really good acceleration and sprint speed. Alright, next, positioning, power shot and long shot, not too bad. Stats are really quite good there. And very quickly, we'll move on to the next segment, which is passing agility, both at 100 each. Let's look at the details under each of this. Of course, you can see vision 104, reaction 105, ball control 107, and I must say his amazing other stats will be dribbling, short passing. Okay, so these are some of his attributes in terms there. And last but not least, I think this is not really his forte here. Physical is just normal. Defending definitely not for him, because he's after all still an attacker rather than a defender. So next we look into his club and of course his nation, as well as more importantly the skill boost is long shots. So let's take a look. Is he? He's a left footer, and let's take a look at his height as well as his work rate. Height wise, 186 cm, which is quite good, I must say. Next, quickly take a look at his work rate for him with an attacker. The attacking work rate is high. Alright, last but not least, let me tell you that there's actually a 95 CB, but I didn't put my thumbnail because it's not possible to get him. Alright, based on my calculation, I'll start planting this grade points on the 15th April. I would get my first 5 grade points on the 16th April. So in all, I will need 100 grade points. And if he's appearing to us on the 25th April itself, I would be short of 50 grade points, and I need to spend 1250 gems to get 2 to 12 grade points based on luck. Alright, let me go through details with you. First, we need to get the 100 sunshine point to start planting grapes, and based on what I have right now, I would need another 785 points, and based on the daily, that means that I'll get it in 2 days time, and after that I can start planning. I'll get 24 hours for 5 grade points, and I start planning on the 15th April, and I'll get my first set of 5 grade on the 16th, and then eventually, this is based on my calculation, to the 25th, I will get 5 times 10, which is 50, but we need 100 grade points for him. We'll be short by 50, so it's impossible to get him unless you are spending gems. Alright, so I'm not too sure how we're going to get there, because even you try to spend your gems, you're getting 2 to 12 grade points, which is not affirmed. Alright, so let's take a look at his stats here. We'll let alright, some celebration will be Scorpio, and of course long passing will be a special trait here, because nonetheless he is a CB, he's not an attacker. Alright, so very quickly take a look at his pace wise. Not fantastic there. I don't think it's really worth it. I'm not going to spend my precious gems on him. And next, take a look at the passing agility. Nothing fantastic to say and shout about, so it's 85 and 86. Alright, so something really good would be his reactions and ball control, but nonetheless nothing really fantastic that you should be spending your gems about. Long passing, yes. Alright, defending and physical, yes. Alright, 109, 107. interception. You can see strengths, aggressions. But like I said, you asked me to spend gems on such a player, it's impossible unless we are able to get some great points from one of the milestones. But that said, let's see how it work out. Skill boost is captain, of course. I just mentioned about the club and nation just now. Left footer, and height wise, it's not too bad. It's 182. By the way, you get abandoned CB anyway, so you can forget about this. Alright, so work rate is medium. Alright, so rather you focus on this 93 RM on the 24th April. Start planting your strawberries. Get your neighborhood points on 13, 18, 23rd and 27th April. And of course, if you could, get some eggs on the 20th of April. Alright, I wish you good luck, and please start planting your strawberries and collecting them. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.